This Chinese startup is going opposite of what everyone thinks about AI. AI want to go bigger and bigger and bigger, a bigger server, bigger inference, bigger GPU. They want to go the opposite. They want to go much smaller, much smarter, and they want to do it now. Why they do it? What's happening? Well, if you use AI today, you send data to the Americans and to the American server, and then it goes back and it answers to you. So that means that all of your data are not to you, they are going to Americans. Let's talk first about what is ModelBest, what's the startup, what they do. So ModelBest is a Chinese startup founded in 2022. This company is from a Chinese university, Tsinghua University, one of China's leading AI research group. And what's the objective? What's the goal? The goal is to do MiniCPM, and they want to do GPT-4 levels, so GPT-4o for the one who remembers, inside your phone, inside your iPad, inside your PC, inside your computer, inside everything. So the goal is to be different, making AI incredibly efficient and small enough to run almost everywhere without sacrificing much intelligence. Um, it's a big shift. It's a big shift inside the thinking about AI because what you saw until now, it's that for the past few years you saw an AI race that looked actually quite easy. Bigger models, more GPU, better performance. If you add inference, it's better. If you add server, it's better, and that's it. But it's a big problem. It's a big problem because cloud AI is super expensive. It's slow. It's take a lot of energy, a lot of water. Europeans care about this. Not the others, but Europeans care about the weather. Um, and especially, what's really, really concerning, it's every prompt has to travel across the internet. So, what does it mean? That means that you send your data to the Americans. For Europe, in case you didn't get, I'm French. For Europe, it's really concerning because they send the data to Americans, so they don't want to send it, especially for big companies. I was inside central bank, French central bank, and it's a big worry about it. So they can't use models like OpenAI or Anthropic because of this, because they don't want to share the data to Americans. So this is really, really a big problem. And another one is that you can't use it everywhere. You can use it on your computer, but not so much inside the phone, except on clouds. But not for action inside your phone, not in your car, not in any devices, not embedded models, what we call it. So models which are inside other things, on fridge, on remote control, TV, these things. So why does it matters? You don't need internet to have AI. Thanks to this, you don't have monthly API bills. You just use it locally, so you don't need this. You don't send private data to remote server. This is one of the most important things. All of the things happens locally, and it's not like what we saw before. You don't need a Mac Mini or full of Mac Mini to do this. You could do it with your smartphone, with your laptop, with your cars, with your robot, with your wearable device, with everything. Okay, but what do we think about this? Because for years, especially for a very long time, for years, small AI models were terrible. But that's changing. That's changing fast. Now they claim that latest mini CPM model that can compete with much larger system, much larger, which is GPT-4o, which is a really, really, really big difference. Why this is a huge business? Nearly all of the big companies need AI locally. They can't get AI in the cloud, especially so for all of the big companies, you can do it, and you have a big business inside car companies, phone, robots, infrastructure, but they don't need to pay OpenAI forever. So really, really going well. We are not just talking about chatbot here. You can see it here with you have on device, but you have a chatbot for sure, but you have image, video, voice, text in real time. So a bit like Siri you had on your iPhone, but Siri bit shit, getting much better. You can have it on a robot, so your robot can talk, really important, or on a car with video, can be great. Um, what do we see here? That China is leading the race of open source. China is really going into full open source mode. And it's what they've done here. It's called OpenBMB. So OpenBMB is an association in China. You're having this here, big models for everyone. So you have everything. You have all of the doc here. You have a GitHub. You have Hugging Face. Hugging Face is where you have the models. And you have this. I think you can contact them if you want to have a contact. Um, you have community. You have course. And you have research paper. So it's really, really interesting. We didn't know much about this in Europe and I think in the United States. Really interesting that you may achieve a GPT-4o model on a small device thanks to nearly nothing. So this is really huge, really interesting. You can have a look at their website, ModelBest. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon for a new video. Until then, have fun, take care. Ciao, ciao.